to do is we're going to just do a general review on from where we started. This is Wednesday, so we're on our fourth day. So the first thing that we learned about is we learned about getting yeses and nos, leg length, and creating a stack. And I can't tell you how important that is. And then what we learned about is the new and updated unwind procedure in the face down, below the diaphragm and above the diaphragm, and in the face up. And you know that once you've learned that, you can ask the sequencing of that. Okay? The next thing that we learned about is how to prioritize the numbers and the pillars. You're going to save so much time because the system can prioritize. It's a biocomputer. And so you just save time. You don't have to do a lot of the work that some of the preparatory techniques that came before us 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. They were doing hand modes, a lot of muscle testing. I'm telling you, it's not necessary because once you open up into the quantum realm, it's simple as a thought or a symbol. Okay, because we understand that it's all energy. So we learn to prioritize numbers. We learn to prioritize the pillar. And then we can start to ask our questions: structure, sabotage, biochemistry, electromagnetic, epigenetics, emotions, diet, and nutrition. And then we know how to create. We can go general, we can go specific. We can create the stack. We're going to bring that all back down. And then we're going to go into repetitive thoughts, sensations, emotions, anything, right? Very important point is that palpation. Because when you're creating that stack, you're changing sensory input from the body into the brain field back into the body. And every time you create that stack, the system is shifting. And you guys have experienced that. It's literally shifting as you're doing that. You're changing neuroplasticity. I believe, and what the practitioners believe, is that this is literally exercise for the brain field because of how you're changing signals in and out. So that palpation, and this is new to this class, is that once you do that palpation, you're going to stack it. You don't leave it alone. Then we're going to find all the parameters to open up the chakra so the energy comes in and out. We're going to use the apparatus for that. Okay? At that point, then we can turn them over and we can go into we can get a yes and no. We can ask the questions. Is it surrender, forgiveness, dump, integration, synchronization, map of consciousness, SOAS? And you know how to do that. And then then your question, there's really only two other questions. It's, have we addressed the chief complaint? And we've gone over that on what to do with integration. Have we addressed the chief complaint? And then we're going to go into, do they need a nutritional supplement? Now, I've given you two handouts that I'll make sure that we know how to do today. And or do they need to do homework? And then you give them that. Now, we need to raise their awareness. They have to participate consciously. Because if not, they're going to get to a point, and I've shown you on the levels of consciousness, they'll get to a point of resistance, like 250, 310, 350, 400, 500, 540, 600. They won't move. They'll just keep hitting that. Like stock. Stock has points of, you see stocks where they'll hit a point of resistance. And I've seen people never move past that. And when they're not moving past that point of resistance, I know that they're not confronting what's going on. So we want to give them at least that opportunity. So that's our review. Thank you, Cheryl.